Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts. Find a location near you. Now.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Craving comfort fresh food made from scratch daily? Check out Aspen Creek Grill. Located across from Hamilton Town Center and beside the Holiday Inn, we offer family farm-raised premium Black Agnes steaks hand-cut daily, creamy pastas, salmon chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Start with our famous powwow shrimp appetizer, and don't miss our refreshing drinks. Family-friendly or a great night out with friends. Aspen Creek Grill. Aspen Creek Grill, Noblesville. Call 317-559-3300.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. He said he loved me. My friends told me it wasn't a big deal. They thought he was so cool. But they didn't know what he wanted me to do.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. You have no idea the kind of pressure I felt to take things to the next level. Things were moving so fast. I was basically the only person in the freshman class who hadn't done it yet. So we did.
I loved him.
I thought she loved me.
My health class had CPR at school. I stayed after class to talk with the instructor about it. They showed me that it didn't have to be that way.
They showed me that I get to make my own choices.
There is another way.
That's the best thing CPR gives you. Another way. A better way.
A healthy way. Sometimes you don't see it because you're in your own world, but they don't make you feel bad. They talk to you like a real person, and they save kids from really unhealthy decisions. They tell the truth, and they know what they're talking about. So yeah, my life was different. I started to choose the better way.
I honestly don't know where I'd be or what I'd be doing had it not been for CPR.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
After the Marine Corps, I was diagnosed with PTSD and became homeless for 15 years. Like a hermit living on the street, I just existed. I came to Wheeler Mission. Wheeler operates on a culture of kindness. Going through their programs reminded me that my meaning in life is to serve God. God set me free from anxiety and depression. Before Wheeler, I just existed, but today I live.
Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts, find a location near you, now.
Hey conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear. Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You saying I did?
These guys are fired up. Our crew is fired up. Game one's coming your way next.
Tuesday Night Hoops here on IndianaSRN. Covenant Christian welcomes in the Lutheran Saints for a Valentine's Day affair here on the west side of Indianapolis. Tony Donahue alongside Keith Myers will bring you all the action tonight. But first, let's thank some of our sponsors for their season-long support. IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, begin your journey today. The Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Bertner Electric, serving greater Indianapolis and the surrounding counties. Piper Logistics, from warehousing to transportation, we do it all. We'll have our Piper Logistics Player of the Game following this contest. And also to Reynolds Farm Equipment, serving our customers and the community since 1955. Tony Donahue with Keith Myers. Coach, awesome to be at a game here this evening. Both teams really like to set the tempo early, fast pace, and for Covenant Christian, that starts with their leader, Tony Flatt, at 12 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists per contest. And you know how it is. There's just a different mentality when you're the coach's kid.
Yeah, different. The IQ is different. You probably ate breakfast with your dad today. He probably tell you all the X's and O's, what you're going to do. Tony's a good guy. They're going to honor Tony tonight as well with outstanding play. Good quarterback, great student. And he knows the game. He's learned from his big brother who's down in Franklin. So, the Flatt family, pretty athletic and know how to play the game of basketball.
And for Lutheran, coming in at 10-7 on the season, 3-2 away from home. They average 55 points per contest. Dury Smith, 11 points per, 46% from the field. And just like I did, he shoots 40% from downtown. This is a kid that can fill up the scoreboard.
He can fill up the score sheet, and if you want somebody to hit a big-time shot, he's the kid to give you the ball. Another kid that knows the IQ. Both of these coaches are blessed to have kids that know how to play the game of basketball.
Yeah, and you think about Lutheran, this is a team that, 7 offensive rebounds a game. That's added possessions, right? If you're Covenant, you have to keep them off the boards. You can just see it in warm-ups. This is a long and lengthy Lutheran team that'll be aggressive pursuing those rebounding. Covenant's got to keep them off the board.
And don't look at their record to say, oh, they're 10-7.
Yeah.
They play a very, very tough schedule. They are a 1A school. They play a dominating 3A schedule. I talked to Coach Woods today, and he goes, it's going to get tougher because these kids are sophomores. They're going to have to learn because we're going to get ready for sectional play.
They average 14 3-point attempts per game, and, Coach, as you know, that could be the ultimate equalizer.
I mean, it's like you playing street ball. You don't play anything else but the 3-point land. So, if you're on, you're good. If you're not, you're going to have a struggle night.
Yeah, that pain is certainly lava for me. That's for sure. Let's go back to Covenant Christian. This is a team very well balanced. A guy like Andrew Crane, the senior, he showed up in his last game out, scoring 11 points, only averaging 6 points per. Obviously, Tony Flatt. Wyatt Walsh is another guy we're going to call his name often this evening.
Yeah, a big win the other night against Buff, and that's carried him over. Scott talked to me today, and he says, we just got to play better defense. We can't give up little easy rebound baskets. So you're going to see a little bit of pressure. I think both teams will add pressure because sometimes they don't know how to handle the ball. They go too fast. They throw the ball out of bounds. But you look at Walsh, very good. The concern to me is they have 2 kids that are hurt, and we're not going to see them play today, and that's Joe Midland and Sam Ware. Sam comes off the bench, does a really good job. In fact, is in a brace as across the way in a brace there. That might hurt them a little bit tonight.
And a guy like Jamison Laughlin, he only averages 5 points. This is a guy I've done multiple Covenant Christian games this year. This is a guy who doesn't show up on his stat sheet, but he sets the screens, keeps possessions alive, gets on the floor. You like to have a spark plug coming off the bench like him.
Plus, he's not afraid to shoot the ball, right?
Yep.
I mean, if you're in there, he knows that he can go ahead and shoot the ball. He's got permission to shoot the ball and do really well. I like both offenses. I like both the movement of the game. This game will get up and down. I think whoever scores 60 will win this game. A lot of people think I'm nuts, but I think 60 could be the tell-tape of this.
Yeah, Lutheran averages 55 per contest. Covenant Christian averaging 54 points per night. We'll honor some seniors here for Covenant Christian. Coming up, give you the starting lineups and more. You're watching High School Hoops on IndianaSRN.
We really focus on modern application development, DevOps, so automating the whole process of delivering your solution, and cloud architecture.
It's very important for mid to large companies to have cloud partners because you can't possibly have all the talent you need to address the complex ecosystem of the cloud.
We advise them on all parts of their business. And then when things are defined and we see a clear goal, Clean Slate also then goes and does the work.
We have a team that is very passionate about what they do. We love to solve complex problems, and there's a lot of companies out there that will avoid, getting involved in those things, and I think that's why clients like to work with us.
3 minutes away from game time action here from Covenant Christian High School as Lutheran takes on Covenant. Covenant coming into the record of 13-7 on the season, 8-3 at home. However, they've lost 3 of their last 5 contests. Covenant Christian, again, 13-7 here on senior night on Indiana SRN. Tony Donahue, Keith Myers with you. Keith, you know, this season goes by so quickly. It's hard to believe that this coming Sunday is your selection show for the entire state championship run, the tournament coming up, and we're just 2 weeks away. February 28th is when sectionals around the state of Indiana will start for high school boys basketball. And as we know, especially right here on Indiana SRN, plenty of girls semi-state action coming up this weekend as well.
Saturday, we are going to be doing a semi-state for the IHSAA network, and you might as well plug our selection show. Our selection show is next Monday afternoon, and so you can watch that live at 2 o'clock. But, you know, this time of year, when I coached, this time of year was bittersweet. If we had a great season, we wanted to keep going.
Yep.
If it was a miserable season, you just wanted to get the sectional draw, see who you're going to play, maybe get your kids fired up for a game or two. But if you were 3-12 or 3-16, like many of my records, you knew it was going to be over quick. But these kids know the new season begins.
Yep.
And the cool thing is, if you look at the semi-state in girls basketball, there's 4 teams that are less than 500.
Yep.
The new season began in the sectional play, and that's when they got better, and that's when they got hot. They're dangerous.
The reset button comes, and no matter what your record was during the regular season, everybody goes into the postseason at 0-0. It's survive and advance, win or go home, and anybody can get hot on any given night. This Lutheran team, again, at 10-7 on the year. They will host their sectional coming up next month, while Covenant Christian, they will play their sectional on the road at Cascade. Coach, you always want it on your home court, especially those first 3 games.
One of the things that we talked about, Scott Flatt and I talked about, he goes, I just wish our gym could hold about 15 more 100 people. And we had bleachers on both sides.
There's room. We've got plenty of room here.
That's their weight room. They're not going to touch that baby. The football coach would be upset with you. But, you know, they're used to that. One of the things he said was, I'd rather play at Cascade. It's closer than going to Park Tudor.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, but, and he goes, no, it's closer. And that's all he matters.
Well,
you know, and with their record 13-7, Park Tudor, them probably are the 2 favorite to win, and University are the 3 favorite teams to win that section.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about a lot of athletic teams. So when you look at the 1A and 2A levels of basketball here in the state of Indiana.
Well, you look at Lutheran sectional, they have Tinley and Greenwood Christian in that sectional. So both sectionals, I mean, you look at this Lutheran ball game, they are 9th with a record of,
10-7.
With the record of 10-7, they're 9th in 1A, which tells you they get rewarded by that tough schedule.
Yeah, and tonight, turnover is going to come into factor. This is a Saints team that averages 12, while on the upper side of things, Covenant Christian averages 11. That's 2 to 3 per quarter. You got to eliminate those and keep everybody off the offensive glass. We'll be back. You're watching High School Hoops. Tip-off here to come on Indiana SRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati.
Let's come back here as they will honor some seniors here on senior night from Covenant Christian High School. Andrew Crane. Let's go to the PA for this recognition.
He is currently 5th in the state in total assists this season with 119, and he stands 2nd in Covenant history for assists in a season with 132 last year, behind 2011 grad Bill Gray's 139. He also moved up to 3rd in assists in a game with 11 versus Tinley this year. Tony has moved 3rd all-time in career wins with 52. Let's hear it for Tony Flatt.
So Tony Flatt's there. Some awesome stats that we will come back with here. That we just learned on Andrew Crane as well as Tony Flatt. Let's take a break before we tip this one off from Covenant Christian High School. You're watching High School Hoops on IndianaSRN.
From From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
We're back here from Covenant Christian High School on Valentine's Day for this contest between Lutheran and the Covenant Christian Warriors on senior night. As just mentioned, a couple seniors being honored for Covenant Christian. The starting lineup tonight for the Lutheran Saints, 10-7 on the season, 3-2 away from home. Number 2, the sophomore Devon Jones. Caden Loescher, number 10. Number 11, L.J. Ward. Those 3 players are sophomores, as well as Rashawn McCaney. He is a sophomore as well, and the lone senior in the lineup at 5'11", number 22, Dury Smith. Coach Keith Myers, give us those Covenant Christian Warriors starting lineups
Number
tonight.
2, Tony Flatt will be starting. He has 200 career assists, and he's looking actually he has 284, 283 more than you do.
Yep.
That's for sure. Wyatt Walsh wears number 11. Jamison Lofton, number 14. Andrew Crane, who has 30 career charges, will be number 22. And number
30 more than me.
Yeah, and number 23, Paxton Bacon, rounds up the top 5. You look at the career assists, that's 284 for Tony Flatt. That's incredible. I wish I had a kid that had 284 assists, played for me, and 31 charges that Andrew Train, and I'm sure he'll have 2 or 3 tonight.
Yeah, and we talked about a guy like Tony Flatt. That is where the offense comes from. It all runs through him. He sets the tempo as he grabs the opening tip here, and we are underway from Covenant Christian High School.
Lutheran playing a man-to-man early.
As Coach, as you mentioned in the outset, it could be the first team to 60 here, but I expect a close one. 2 very similar teams averaging 54 and 55 points respectively per night. Warriors with the basketball. Wyatt Walsh, dribble drive, pump fake, lefty hook shot, good. First 2 points of the night belong to Wyatt Walsh, who's averaging 10 points and 4 rebounds per contest.
You know, we watched the JV game. They shot a great percentage. If they shoot the same percentage that this varsity game, we will have 60 points easy.
Cross-court pass here for Lutheran. Jones has it. Dribble drives left side, wide open. Look at a 3 here. Nothing but the bottom of the net. L.J. Ward splashes it home. He's their leading scorer, shooting 48% from the field. Back to man-to-man here for Lutheran. Up top, 3 ball in the air, short off the rim, no good. battled around, but Loescher for the Lutheran Saints has it, and this quick tempoed offense for Lutheran gets it down court. Stepping into a three here is Devon Jones. He misses, and Covenant Christian doing a nice job of only allowing one look for Lutheran. They have the basketball trailing by 1, a minute and a half gone by in the first quarter. Wash has it, dribble drive left side, picks it up, nice pass up under, stripped, dishes it back off, and we're going to have a foul. So here early, Coach, Lutheran allowing Covenant Christian to get into the lane, but Covenant Christian has to finish these possessions when you get looks down low.
Yeah, but if you're inside like that, that's exactly what you want. You're going to get some easy bunnies here. Lutheran has to seal that up. They got to yell for help.
Nice backdoor pass here, up under, scoop shot for Jamison Laughlin. A nice backdoor cut gives Covenant the lead by 1.
Might have got away with a travel. I think he shuffled those feet, but they don't call that anymore.
Pump faked himself. So Lutheran with the ball. 2 minutes gone by. Jones. A sophomore-laden club here, Coach, as you mentioned. 4 of the 5 starters in the 10th grade. Here's a nice backdoor cut. Dribble drive, left-handed scoop shot, no good. Tries to grab his own rebound, and it's Wyatt Wash who snags it away. He's got 2 boards here early. Crane with the basketball.
How about your center handling the ball out there in front?
Very Jokic-like. Back up top to Flat. Flat kicks it out. Laughlin, extra pass, pump fake, dribble, scoop shot. Off the backboard, no good. There's Flat grabs his own rebound. There's bodies everywhere. We got a man down, and they're going to call a timeout here. The bucket counts to put Covenant up by 3, but a lot of bodies flying on the ground as Loescher hit the ground hard. He's holding his right cheek. That then tripped up Wyatt Wash after he got the bucket.
Yeah, collision there, no call, which is the correct thing.
Yeah.
But then stop it right away once that basket goes in.
So the officials doing a great job of staying on top of it, drying off the court, and they will give Loescher a minute here to get his composure back. Look, he got smacked or maybe hit the ground as he fell. But
and that's a great officiating. Just give him that 30 seconds or so.
He has the basketball, trailing by 3. Left side dribble drive. Nice pass down low. Kicks it out. Good look at a 3 here. Almost hit it for L.J. Ward, but it rattles out. This is the team, as we talked about, Coach, 3 3-point attempts here early in the game. They average 14 per contest. Flat, left side, Wyatt Wash 3, short, no good. Rebound to Ward, and L.J. Ward, who likes to push the tempo, has the basketball. We're going to have a charge. There's that charge.
Guess who took it?
And the charge for Andrew Crane. He's got 14 on the season.
That's incredible.
That's top 15 in the state of Indiana right there, and he's proven to you why. So Flat has it.
So, Tony, you play street ball. You take a charge during street ball?
No, you never call an offensive foul on street ball.
Well, unless you're Nick Olson.
Unless you're Nick Olson, that is for sure. And anybody from our friends over there, they'll know exactly what we're talking about. Flat's 3 is an air ball. Rebounded by Jones, and Jones loves to push the tempo up and just a little bit too high for his intended receiver, Loescher, and that ball will fly out of bounds.
But there's a good example of the speed that Lutheran has. That might be just a step or two a little bit quicker than Covenant Christian. You saw the speed down the floor.
Yep, Layden Alley checks in for the first time, and Jones will get a quick breather here. And Dury Smith will check in. He averages 11 points per game. He's at 42% from 3, 46% from the field. He checks in. Crane with the basketball. Down low, Flat has his man sealed. Spins, gets in, gets hit, and puts it in. Tony Flat.
For a guard, he posts well.
Flat with 4 early points here for Covenant Christian. It's 8-3. Lutheran with the ball. Ward controlling the tempo. Finds Alley. He gives it right back. Here comes your 6'5" senior Cameron Patterson on the dribble drive. Misses. Batted around by Patterson, who is also 6'5", and some length coming into play here for Lutheran. And just like that, an answer. Wyatt Wash knocks down the 3. It's an 11-0 run for Covenant Christian to go up by 8, and the 3 ball is going. A 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. Let's take a look back here. And
That's just in rhythm.
A nice rhythm and a nice block out there by Flatt. Finds him, sets his feet, knocks down the 3. An 11-0 run here for Covenant Christian, and a lot of 3 balls going up in the air.
Yeah, this timeout here is now you got to play defense. You got to find the ball, spin your head, put your head on a swivel, and find the basketball.
Industrial Sales Associates has been electromechanical component manufacturers representative for Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, and Eastern Tennessee for years. Good luck to all the teams during this sports season. For more information on us, please contact Rich, 317-546-1900.
You want to see a fundamental charge? Watch this.
And this is why he is top 10 in the state of Indiana. Just gets to the spot, and there's nothing you can do but run into him.
Man. Football kid.
So Lutheran with the ball. They scored immediately on their first possession with a 3. Well over 5 minutes, well over 4.5 minutes without a bucket. We'll see what they can do out of the timeout. Ward at the basketball. Finds Alley back to Ward. Down low, deflected by Tony Flatt and stolen away by Crane.
The double post does not work down there.
And that's what Tony Flatt does. He does everything you could ask for. He'll rebound the basketball. He'll steal it. He'll find the open man. Crane has it. Thinks about a 3. Dribbles it back out. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Flatt has the seal down low. Dribbles. Kicks it out. Finds the open man. Corner 3. Short. Rebounded by K.J. Patterson.
Might have got a little rush.
The 6'5" senior coming off the bench for Lutheran.
Dury Smith did a nice job of running out to him.
So Jones finds Murray. Murray pump fake, step back 3. Good. And we talked about it. 42% from 3, 48% from the field. He's on the board and cuts the lead down to 5. And a quick steal here, a turnover. Lutheran presses the tempo up under. That's going to be a charge. So a second charge on the night. And if he's there, he's got the spot. And that's what you like out of a player. Make the referee
look at this.
Make the play, and he's ready for it. He knew he was coming in and sets it up perfectly.
That's amazing. That's his second for Ward.
So 2 charges on the night, and we are only 5 minutes and change into the first quarter. 11-6. Covenant with the lead, sparked by an 11-0 run. Laughlin with the basketball, left side.
He's on the pace to get 10 charges tonight. I don't think that's going to happen. But
Crane has it. That'll end up on ESPN if that happens. I'll have to put the highlight reel together.
There you go. Tony Donahue's highlight reel.
There you go. Just keep adding to it this year. Crane with the ball. Thinks about a 3. Down low. Dishes it. Right-handed hook shot. Good. Wyatt Wash with the bucket. He's got 5.
And if you're a young man that are playing basketball, protects that ball with his body, little jump hook, that's gone through the game. That's very important.
And you want to keep that ball above your shoulders so that it's not a steal. Up under, bucket here. That's K.J. Patterson at 6'5", using the power dribble, kissing it off the glass to cut it back to 5. Covenant with the ball. Murray picks up defensive pressure.
Oh, that's good defense right there.
Wash to Crane. Crane, it's stolen away. Up under, he'll go up for the layup. Got it. L.J. Ward, his second steal. And it comes back. Stolen again. Murray has it. 13-10. Murray, dribble drive. No good. Grabs his own rebound, but he did not establish himself.
Let's explain that rule, Tony. If you're out of bounds, you got to have both feet in before you can catch the ball.
And he never established it. Not his doing. The ball was tipped to him after the missed layup and the Euro step. But a nice little turn of tempo and pushing the pace there by Lutheran. They're within 3 with 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Quick hands, don't they?
Here's the double team. Flatt passes out of it. We'll see if they hold for the final shot. 40 seconds to go. Winninger has it. Back up top. Flatt. Winninger looking. 3 ball. Short. Rebound. Lutheran. Cameron Patterson. His 3rd rebound of the quarter.
I think they're going to hold for 1.
Yep. Aiden Alley has it. Ward will set the pressure and the play for Lutheran. Dribble drive. Dishes corner. They'll think about it. 15 seconds to go. Patterson down low. He was fouled. A great look, though. Great pass. And Cameron Patterson is fouled. And that is the first foul charge to Covenant Christian. Draw me up one here, Coach. 12 seconds to go in the quarter.
I would watch the back door or over here in the wing.
Yeah, and when you got it this low and two guys that are 6'5",
you
might
can
just
lob
give
it
it to
too.
him.
Yep.
Murray takes it up top, 10 seconds to go.
Here comes the ball
Swings
back
it
to him.
Wide open three. Ward knocks it down to tie it at 13. 3 seconds to go. Here's the pressure. 3 ball in the air. That'll be short. And the quarter will end on a 10-2 Lutheran Saints run. Through one quarter here on IndianaSRN. Covenant Christian and Lutheran tied at 13. You're watching High School Hoops on IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Welcome back. IndianaSRN's coverage. Covenant Christian taking on Lutheran. We're tied at 13, Coach. Let's go back and look at this Aspen Creek replay. Scoop and score here on the steal.
Yeah, that's how I used to play back in the Hornets today.
And Lutheran doing a great job of getting into those passing lanes in the midst of this 10-2 run to end that first quarter.
You guys look like I didn't do that when I was a kid. Oh, that was off the rim.
Yeah, pass cross court here. Deflected off the rim into the hands of Patterson, and then Patterson turns it over. Covenant with the basketball for the first time here in the second quarter. Tied up at 13. An exciting, it was a 11-0 run for Covenant, matched by a 10-2 run by Lutheran to tie us at 13. And here's a steal immediately by Ward. He'll push the pace. Dribble drive, backdoor cut. Finds Patterson. Patterson down low to his brother, Cameron Patterson, and he's fouled. So the brothers at 6'5". We'll put Cameron Patterson on to the free throw line.
Nice looking kid.
I think what you do here tonight, Keith, is you watch some hoops and then you go for a late night Valentine's Day dinner at Aspen Creek Grill. Next time you come in for dinner, buy some gift cards to share with your friends. Aspen Creek Grill has great food. Be sure to try our hand-cut fillets. Located in Noblesville, 317-559-3300.
Steaks are delicious.
First free throw, no good. As Andrew Crane will check back in for Wyatt Wash. 7:15 to go here in the second quarter. In this run for Lutheran, they've done a great job of disrupting the offensive tempo for Covenant Christian, and an offensive rebound here. They've kind of controlled the momentum over the last 6 or so minutes.
And we talked about their offensive rebounding, and it's been nothing but plus as 31 picks up another foul.
Yeah, and they're averaging 14 offensive rebounds, 11 offensive rebounds per game. Checking in now is Neff Farrell for Covenant. 13-13 in midst of a 10-2 run for Lutheran. They have the basketball. Jump shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound to Andrew Crane, and Flatt says, all right, let's slow it down. I'm going to set the tempo here. I'm going to do it myself if I have to, but let's get a good set here and a good look at a basket. It's been 3.5 minutes since Covenant Christian has scored. Flatt has it, top key. Minute 20 gone by, second quarter. Crane, dribble drive, kicks out. Thought about a three. Jamison Laughlin thinks twice about it.
Good post.
Lutheran, their fans coming alive here. They enjoy the defensive pressure. Kicked out, 3 ball, corner, Winninger, short, Rebounded, corralled, and a foul.
They're going to get this on flat.
And it's going to be on, it looks like it's going to be Neff Farrell. So Lutheran, with their speed, quickness, and athletic ability, really disrupting the shot selection here for Covenant.
And Farrell has the ball in the post. The biggest mistake he made, he kept it down on the ground.
Yep.
You want that ball up high.
Here's the screen set. Thinks twice about it, dribbles it back out. They get to the middle with Patterson. Dribbles, kicks out. Ward will slow it down. Back up top, Loescher has it. Dribble drive left side. Thinks twice, and they'll set it up, slowing it down, showing some patience to get into their set. Down low to Patterson. Oh, you got to go up with it. He's fouled on the hesitation and put him on the line. Cameron Patterson with the bucket, and he'll go to complete the and one.
Ball underneath and just no help defense there.
So Patterson, with his brother out there, both at 6'5", and three Covenant players around you, still can't stop him. Free throw is good. He completes the and one. It's a 16-13 lead. That matches the largest for Lutheran. It's part of a 13-2 run from the end of the first quarter and the first 2.5 of the second. Here's some defensive pressure for Lutheran. Covenant breaks it down low. Patterson has it. He's tripped. No foul call. Stolen. Layup. Good. Winninger puts it in.
Wow.
Patterson gets knocked to the ground, loses the basketball, and it's immediately turned over. And a bucket to stop the bleeding here for Covenant to cut the game to a 1-point deficit. Ward, 3-ball. Splash. That's his second three of the night. It's 19-15 in favor of Lutheran. Covenant with the ball, trailing by 4.
Ward has 11.
11 points here early. Not even halfway through the second quarter. Flat with the basketball. Nice backdoor pass cut. No foul called. Batted around. Flat goes for it. He has it. Jukes himself. Dishes out. 3-ball. Thought about it. Dribble drive. Throws it up the heave for Laughlin, and he gets it to roll in. It's 19-17 as Covenant Christian cuts the lead in half.
That's a Debbie Myers horse shot right there, Tony.
Sometimes you throw it up, and if it goes in, you just tip your cap and come back down.
I tell you.
Alley with the basketball. Down low, wide open. Patterson, great pass, great cut. Patterson puts it off the glass. And it's a 4-point lead for Lutheran halfway through the second quarter.
How patient was he to wait for that ball?
Flat has it. Back up top, Winninger. Back over to Flat. Almost overthrew it. They're showing double teams all over, and he's going to step out of bounds. And another turnover caused here by the double team of Lutheran, and their size and length with two guys out there, the Patterson brothers at 6'5" apiece, really wreaking havoc on the defensive side of the basketball.
They're not selfish either. They'll give you the ball.
Let's take a look at this three here. And again, Ward will shoot it. Nice screen. Nothing but the bottom of the net. So Lutheran with the ball and a 4-point lead. Alley has it. Hasn't scored since he's checked in. Loescher, the starter, with the basketball. They'll try to work it down low to Patterson. Patterson looking for position, doesn't get it. Ward has it. Waits for that high screen. Swings back to Alley back to Patterson. Alley fires a three off the front rim, no good. Patterson bats it around, and he'll stay with Lutheran.
You got to get him. You got to block him out. He went straight up. That's not a foul. He's 6'5".
And that shows you why they average 11 offensive rebounds per game. So KJ Patterson will check out. So they'll get a little bit smaller. But Dury Smith checking in. He's got a 3 on the night, coming off of a 14-point performance in their last contest. Patterson gets it, misses. In the air is Loescher for the offensive rebound putback and is fouled, so he will go to the line, and already that's 5 fouls here in the first half for Covenant with 3:07 to go.
I have that on Bacon, which is his second.
And you
look at that. That's
and Coach, we talked about this in the outset. You've got to find somebody, get your butt into them, and push them back on the block out because they are controlling this offensive glass on the Lutheran side of the basketball.
And you can see why they're so good in 1A in their level of basketball.
First free throw is good.
First point of the night for him.
So Lutheran pushes the advantage to 5. That is their largest lead of the evening.
Got off to a slow start, but they have played really well the last 9 minutes.
Loescher's second free throw rattles home. It's a 6-point lead, 23-17. 3 minutes to go. First half. Flat has it. And you got to keep the ball. Another deflection here. And a nice save by Loescher, who finds Smith. Smith to the right side. Ward, he'll slow it up. You got to keep the ball moving. You got to have crisp passes on the offensive side for Covenant because this double team and the length and speed of Lutheran is wreaking havoc on the offensive side of the basketball for Covenant Christian. And we have a foul immediately.
Wyatt Wash on the push out away from the ball.
So that's the 7th foul, and we go to the 1-and-1. So put L.J. Ward on the free throw line. So 2:41 to go. And, Coach, really the last 10-plus minutes just absolutely been controlled by Lutheran.
Yeah. That one still just united that turnover after turnover.
So the 1-and-1 for Ward. 11 in the first half, I believe, so far. First of the 1-and-1, good. He's got 12. Ward averaging 13 points per contest, and that's what he has here in the first half. And Covenant Christian will take a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:41 to go in the first half. 25-17, Lutheran leading right here on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At one point in my life, alcohol ruled supreme. It was not impossible for me to wake up just as drunk as before I went to sleep, and I use the term go to sleep loosely. I think on most nights it wasn't falling asleep, it was just passing out. There was no way I was getting out of it with my own willpower, so I decided to give Wheeler a try. And since my graduation from Wheeler's program, alcohol has not had any kind of hold on me whatsoever.
Tony Donahue, Keith Myers with you here from Covenant Christian High School. Lutheran with a 25-17 lead, 2:35 to go. Covenant with the basketball in the hands of Tony Flatt. This double team has wreaked havoc. This is going to be deflected out of bounds. Coach, if you're Covenant Christian on the offensive side of the basketball, this double team, how do you break out of it to get good looks down low?
What you got to do is got to bring people up to the top of the screen. You got to bring the top of the key and work that way.
And don't pick up your dribble.
Yeah,
there's a lot of that too.
Not necessary.
So if you're double teamed, you got to find the open guy. You got to come into the basketball.
I mean, this is almost 5 out for them, no longer. I mean, they're begging you to shoot the big three-pointer.
Left side looks down low. Crane has it. Power dribble. Dribbles out of it. Has it in the corner. Thinks about a three. Pump fakes. Had an open look. Didn't take it. Back over to Wyatt Wash. Wash picks up his dribble.
I'm sorry, Tony. It almost looks like Covenant is afraid to shoot the ball.
Flatt says, I'll take over. I'll get us a bucket. But it rolls in and out on him. Spins out. And Lutheran will look to push this to a double-digit lead with 1:50 to go. Ward stops, pops, buckets. He's got 15. 27-17 Lutheran.
This was a 13-3 game at one time, Covenant Christian.
Covenant has the ball. Minute 34, Flatt, good look at it. Spins out on him again. Corrals his own rebound, but we've got a foul on the rebound. This will be charged to Lutheran. I believe that was on McHaney. That'll be the 4th team foul with a minute 30 to go.
Actually, it's on Ward.
So Lutheran here, look at that. Just stop, pop, good look at it. And Ward is feeling it with 15 first half points.
The tough thing is he's got 3 fouls.
Wash on the inbound. Backdoor cut, up, under, scoop and score. A nice pass there. Laughlin finishes it. Give Wash the assist. 27-19, a minute 15 to go.
He definitely took 3 steps. I mean, it was pretty.
It's not a travel if they don't call it.
My Lutheran fans over here is asking me for travel.
Minute to go, first half. Lutheran
Too bad we don't have a replay on that one.
Devon Jones has it. Nice screen. I thought he was set, but an offensive foul nonetheless. He's just a big boy setting those screens.
I mean,
and when you run full steam at him, he's not going to break.
He's not going to move.
So Covenant gets the benefit of a call there. They have the basketball trailing by 8.
Big possession.
Flat dribble drive up under. Scoop, no good. Flat ends up on the ground. Lutheran on a 5-on-4 push leads to an open 3 in the corner. Off the rim, no good. But he is fouled from downtown. So put him on the line to shoot 3 is Aiden Alley. Let's take a look at it again in the corner. And just to close out, Wyatt Wash makes contact with the arm. That'll put him on the line to shoot 3. First one good.
If you're keeping score at home, they called out on Paxton Bacon, his first.
So Bacon charged with the foul. Second free throw. In and out, no good. We'll get one more. It is tougher than you'd think to make 3 straight free throws.
Well, you do it all the time.
Well, yeah.
It's that Portage background.
But I was the 2001 Knights of Columbus state free throw shooting champion, so yeah, baby. That's right. I got to come to a Pacer game.
Good grief.
Second one is good, so 2 of 3 from the stripe. It's a double-digit lead for the first time tonight for Lutheran.
Dancing Harry was there that night.
Oh, man. That's all you can ask for. Who doesn't love the YMCA? Another turnover. Pushes it up. Flat tries to get it back. He's all over the place, and he's going to be charged with, not a foul. They're going to call it 30-second timeout. So a great timeout there by head coach Remus Woods to reset here. Hold for the last shot. 29-19. Hey, Ref Reps is designed in partnership with numerous state high school associations, helping officials to hone their skills and promote unity in the officiating world. Ref Reps is for the new official as well as a seasoned veteran. Contact us today at refreps.com. First 4 minutes of this game, coach, controlled by Covenant. It's been all Lutheran since, and that double team has been the ultimate equalizer to get them back in this game and then to take a 10-point lead. This team led by trail by 8 points at 11-3.
Yeah, the one thing I like about the Lutheran ball club is they're very, very quick, and they are not afraid to give up the ball.
Yep. Very unselfish play here. And when you got a guy like L.J. Ward who has 15 of the 29 points.
Don't forget, on the IHSAA TV network this week, the semi-state from Shelbyville.
Flag goes down. I'll be there. We'll have some fun at Shelbyville High School.
We will.
To go to the state championships at Gamebridge Fieldhouse a little over a week and a half away.
Did some research today. Man, there's some good players in that.
3 ball with 5 seconds to go by Caden Loescher is pure. And we have reached halftime here on IndianaSRN on Valentine's Day. Lutheran 32-19 leaders here at halftime over Covenant Christian. Hey, don't forget to check out Hoosier Basketball Magazine. It's in its 53rd year. Order today, HoosierBasketball-magazine.com, or call 317-925-8200. Follow the top players in high school and college basketball. Thanks to everybody at Hoosier Basketball Magazine for their support of Indiana SRN. We have a special halftime guest coming up for you. We'll take a look at some of the adjustments that both teams will make at halftime and look back at some first half stats. You're watching High School Hoops on Indiana SRN.
How about something new? You played this last year. Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
I get her, not solo.
You see if I did?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
As we're back at halftime with the score 32-19, Lutheran over Covenant Christian. It is halftime. Thank you very much for joining us. With us now is Kurt Brew, a longtime friend of IndianaSRN and a guy who sponsored IndianaSRN in our early stages. And that was 15 years ago, my friend. 15. Do you feel old?
I am old. There's no feeling about it. I am old.
Talk about a little bit about the sponsorship and how you got involved. At that time we were very young. We internet radio, started doing TV 4 or 5 years ago, and you were involved in that transition as well. Talk a little bit about what brought you or what attracted you to IndianaSRN.
Well, it's high school sports, right? It's the front porch of our community. It's the front porch to any school, right? And I think it gives you an opportunity to support your community while giving family members who live a long ways away the opportunity to watch their grandchildren play, watch their cousins play, watch their brothers and sisters play while they're away at school. And it's just a great opportunity. And again, high school sports, as we were talking offline, is awesome in the state of Indiana, and what the IHSAA does, what IndianaSRN does to promote high school athletics. And it's just a great opportunity and money well spent.
You look at how you sponsored and how you put kids on TV. The more that is given, the more we do. I think our count this year will be over 300 plus games that we'll be broadcasting, and it's a wide variety of schools. And if someone's out there at Covenant Christian wanting to support that athletic department, during the athletic department for a sponsorship, pretty easy to do, just to contact the athletic director.
Yeah. Coach Pfeiffer's the right person to contact, and then yourself, and just reach out to IndianaSRN. But I remember when we first started playing football at Covenant Christian, and the audience that IndianaSRN gave a football program who 5 years later got to play at Lucas Oil Stadium and win a state championship is just awesome. And exposure to the school and what it gives the school it's just a tremendous opportunity to give back to your community.
Now, if people are adding 1 and 1 and get 2, they'll understand there's a couple of Brews that played here, and one just finished her career in volleyball. Talk a little bit about the atmosphere of Covenant Christian, and don't mention Debbie Myers and her tacos at all during this interview, but talk a little bit about your two kids that got to play here.
At 3.
That's right, 3. I forgot.
3.
He's going to call me tonight.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
So, it started with Emory playing football. Again, that was the first year they started their football program here. And I have been to, I think until last year, I think I had been to all but one Covenant football game spanning about 7, almost 8 years. And then when Sarah came in and played volleyball, and what's really cool about it is, again, the opportunity that they got through IndianaSRN to see family members who live in Tennessee, Texas, all over the state of Indiana, in North Carolina, watching or listening in to the games and being able to support. And then with the pandemic and what happened with the pandemic, I changed the way we did a lot of things, including watching sports. For a year, we weren't able to go to sporting events, or we were able to go in limited quantities, and IndianaSRN offered us, everybody, the opportunity to watch their grandchild or cousin or kid play, and that's a pretty cool thing.
And Jackson is the other one, because Jackson will be calling me and say, hey, Coach, you missed me.
Of the three, he's the only state champion, so you got to give him a little credit.
Yeah, well, don't tell Emery that.
Yeah.
To get involved as a sponsor, were you pushed, or did you see the quality of the dollar that you were going to spend?
No, I think it was easy to do. I remember, I don't know what year it was, but you needed help with the state baseball championship, and called and said, hey, if we need to put this on. We didn't have a kid involved. We didn't have anybody involved, but we knew there were kids involved. So we wrote IndianaSRN a check and said, go to it and have fun. And families got to listen, and from far away got to listen and watch their kids or relatives play baseball for a state championship.
The one thing that I will remember is the year that you retired from radio, when you said, hey, I can't do this anymore, because it was hard to.
Jackson stopped playing, and then he started playing, and I announced one game.
Yep.
And I was on a plane, and I listened to what I was talking. I was horrible. I wasn't good to begin with, but I was really bad. So I was focused on what was going on with him.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate what you're doing for us, and again, if you would like to help with the Covenant program or any of our programs, you can contact us at coach@indianasrn.org, or Dave Pfeiffer, the athletic director right here.
Yeah, and Covenant was one of IndianaSRN's first clients, right?
Second client.
Second client. Now, how many clients do you have?
25, 30, counting maybe?
Yeah.
Plus the HCAC.
That's what I was going to say. You're doing the Heartland football, too.
Yep.
So it's
pretty
been
cool.
Awesome. You guys have grown over the last 5 years tremendously.
And I haven't aged a bit.
No, you still look good.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Well, she helps me.
You've got a perfect radio face.
I don't have – you notice they don't have a talent cam on tonight.
Right.
That's right. We'll take a break. When we come back, Tony Donahue joins me.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Tony Donahue with Keith Myers here, IndianaSRN. Tuesday night hoops. Happy Valentine's Day to you from Covenant Christian High School, where Lutheran has a 32-19 lead. Coach, some of the adjustments that Covenant Christian will have to make at halftime, first and foremost, starts with maintaining the basketball and not turning it over on the offensive side.
And don't give up your shot. There was a couple times late in the second quarter where they had an open three, they passed it up, and then they threw the ball away. I counted 7 empty trips down for Covenant Christian late in that second quarter. And I tell you what, the buzzsaw was just Lutheran woke up. When they were down by 8, they woke up, and from there it went on.
Give us some stats. Obviously, Lutheran led by L.J. Ward, who averages 13 points per contest.
He has 15 on the night. K.J. Patterson has 4, and his brother has 3. For Covenant Christian, Tony Flatt, who averages 14 points a game, only has 2. Laughlin has 6, and Walsh has 7. And other than that, they just need someone to step up and score.
Yeah, and look, this is probably somewhere where how do you balance this, Coach? You don't want to speed up the tempo because that's made you turn the ball over more.
Right.
But you only have 16 minutes, but still plenty of patience can be shown here early in this third quarter.
30 seconds is not bad. If it takes more than 30 or 45 seconds, I think you're in trouble, especially late in the game. I think a good start. The first 3 minutes is important here.
So Flatt and the Warriors will start with the basketball. Andrew Smith court here from Covenant Christian. Flatt has it, kicks it out, corner 3 in the air, short, no good. And a rebound by Patterson pushes the tempo immediately Up and under bucket for Loescher. He's got the last 4 points, if you remember, for this squad. He went to the free throw line to shoot 3 late in that first half, knocked down 2 out of those 3 free throw attempts, and it's a 15-point lead for Lutheran, their longest of the night.
And I don't think the three-point basket is the one that gets you back into this game. I really don't.
Wash shoots another one, misses, but it's going to be Dury Smith charged for the foul. But if you're a Lutheran coach, I mean, you mentioned it. You've coached this basketball game many times for many years. You're going to bring 2 guys that are 6'5" brothers off the bench. Sign me up every night.
Exactly right.
So Flat inbounds it, finds Wash. Back over to Flat, steps into a 3. And Tony Flat has put up 3 shots this evening that have gone halfway down and came back up. In transition, Dury Smith shoots a 3, no good.
And they have had 19 for a long time, Tony.
Yeah, and remember, it was 11-3 halfway through that first quarter in favor of Covenant. Flat has it. Takes Smith on the dribble drive, gets up and under. Easy layup. And this is the kid, as we talked about. He'll do it all for you, but he can take over a basketball game. And so far, that's what he's looking to do here early in the second half. It's a 13-point lead.
And now what you need to do is play defense, step into passing lanes, and force them to make baskets outside.
So Lutheran with the ball. 13-point lead.
I love this patience.
Down low, Patterson, dribble drive. Might have shuffled the puppies, puts it off the window. And that was Cameron Patterson with the left-hander off the backboard.
And he called bank.
Little Karl Malone action there. Swing for Covenant, another 3 ball. It's 3 attempts in the first 2 minutes. But this one is good. Sizzle it for Paxton Bacon, and it's a 12-point lead. Like what I did there?
Yes, I did.
I was making sure.
I got it.
I heard Aspen Creek also has great bacon besides their great steaks.
Well, I do know that Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe has great bacon.
They don't call him the best color guy in the business for nothing, folks. Ward misses, gets his own rebound, misses again. Patterson has it.
Our friends at Tam, when we go away tomorrow for breakfast, they go, "Oh, you want your BLT now?"
Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe, classic breakfast, open for lunch Wednesday through Sunday in Lawrence, Indiana. Check them out, 6427 Oak Landon Road, 317-760-1640. Coach, tell him the BLT, baby.
BLT with the extra mayonnaise is delicious.
Covenant with the ball. Dribble drive. Had a good look at a layup. Thinks twice. Corners it. And they have a miscommunication. Look, this is a team that, yes, you want to be patient, but that first good look you get on the offensive, you've got to put it up.
You had to lay up. Matthew Stein could have made that shot.
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. He's ate some Skittles here this evening, so might
weighing him down a little bit.
Well, I don't know. Marshawn Lynch used to eat Skittles on the sidelines.
All right, there you go.
Lutheran gets to the middle of the lane, kicks it back out. Ward has it. 15 points on the night for Ward. Loescher has it. Loescher's been hot. He'll dribble drive. Tries a dish at the Patterson. It's deflected, and it'll stay with Lutheran. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Inbound goes to Patterson. Thinks about the mid-range jumper. Gets it out. Dury Smith down low. Cameron Patterson gets it right back on the reset. Here comes the double team. Dribbles around it. Left-handed scoop shot. Good.
I like this kid's game.
Very pretty with the left hand. He's got 2 buckets, 4 points this half, both via the left hand. 14-point lead. So we approach the halfway point in the third quarter. Flat, double teamed, swings, corner. Wash down low. Left-hander, good. Nice bucket there by Andrew Crane, and Covenant Christian will take a 30-second timeout. So it's a 12-point deficit here, halfway through the quarter. No momentum swings in this first 4 minutes, Coach, but Covenant doing a better job of getting high-quality shots.
Yeah, and they're still in the ball game. It's still early, so we'll see what happens here. But I tell you what, the inside game of Lutheran is really, really good.
And let's look back at that hook shot again, too.
I love this pound right here. Takes the hit, and that's pretty good defense.
Yep. A sweet little hook shot there, just like the sweetness that is Jack's Donuts. They have great donuts made and served fresh every day, plus great tasting coffee. Stop by Jack's at 9105 East 56th Street or at Jack's in your neighborhood. Jack's Donuts, the official donut of Indiana SRN. Shout out to my buddy Lee Markham.
Now, you know what? It's Donut Day tomorrow.
Is it? Why is that?
I think I read that somewhere.
I'm down.
It's Donut Day anytime you can get a Jack's Donut or you can be.
And there is a national day for everything, right?
Yes, exactly.
I like it. I like it. So Lutheran with the ball. It's a 12-point lead. Loescher has it. Alley back into the game. He has the basketball. Gets a screen from Patterson. Swings it. Derry Smith, 3-ball. Good. Short. Looked good. Looked good and just hit the front of the iron. And Flat has it, looking to make this a 10-point deficit, possibly single digits with the 3. Farrell has it. Flat dribbles. Didn't realize how open he was. Double pump, and Flat puts it in for the bucket. It's a 10-point advantage for Lutheran, 38-28.
Got 4 in the second half.
And we talked about it, Coach. Flat is a guy that can absolutely take over this basketball game.
He can.
Lutheran with the ball. Patterson down low, tries, and Farrell caught with the foul.
I understand what Farrell was trying to do, but you got to go around that. You can't just go through the guy.
So Lutheran on the inbound. Oh, good. Got it on the inbound. Ward to Patterson. Patterson pump fake off the glass. No good. Here comes Tony Flat pushing it. See if he takes it himself. Thinks about it. Spins. Finds. Left side. Corner 3. Short. Flat. Offensive rebound. Power dribble goes up. Off the back iron. No good. Farrell gets the rebound and is blocked from behind, and Lutheran survives 3 good looks.
And I think
Covenant.
I think that's a great no call. He lost that ball. There was contact, but he lost that ball going up.
So Lutheran has it.
I think he rushed the three-pointer shot though there over that.
Yeah,
court.
It was a good look.
Yes,
but you got to set your feet on those when you got the time and the space. Ward has it for Lutheran. Up 10. They led by as many as 15. Derry Smith, kick out. Alley loses it, and the ball will spin out of bounds. And a turnover for the 3rd straight possession for Lutheran. Let's go back and look at Flat. I mean, this is just a kid that can lower his shoulder. He's the quarterback.
And like you said, I don't think he realized he was that open.
Yeah, he's the quarterback on the football squad. He controls the tempo here for this offense for Covenant, trailing by 10. They'll go down low. Power dribble. Farrell uses the shoulder. Up under, no good. Offensive rebound. Blocked, but a foul from behind. And going to the free throw line to shoot 2 is Paxton Bacon. Jack Cherry Insurance. We suggest you contact his team for all of your insurance needs. Family, car, business, and home. An insurance company to serve you. Contact them today, 317-894-7000.
Good guy, Jack Cherry.
First free throw rattles around, no good. And you see here just the miss. Offensive rebound comes back to him off the glass. But in the air, Jones wanted that block. But he was just a second too late. Fouls him. First free throw, no good. Covenant looking to cut this to a single-digit deficit. And it's good. So Bacon puts it home. 9-point lead for Lutheran with the basketball. And it's they're going to have a travel right there. Yep, so he was waiting for the contact, was Jones. It never came. And a 4th straight turnover on the offensive side of the ball.
That's youth right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Crane.
On the left side, Crane shoots a 3. Had a good look at it. Ball batted around. And we'll see if they come together. Scott Flat jumping around. Head coach wanting the refs to come together. And we'll see what they call. The ref below is right on top of it. Let's take a look at it. And they're going to keep it here with Covenant. You run the phone down like you're Patrick Beverly and show him the replay.
Yeah, he did hit it off the arm. The one thing I would say, the official underneath in back has to run to that official.
Yep. Flat, up, under, shifty move off the backboard, good. And just like that, it's a seven-point deficit as Flat is getting hot, Coach. That's 6 in this second half. And a full timeout for Lutheran. We'll take it with them. Minute 20 to go in the third quarter. 38-31, Lutheran has the lead. You're watching High School Hoops on IndianaSRN.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Back here from Covenant Christian High School on IndianaSRN. Minute 20 to go in the third quarter. It is now a 38-31 lead for Lutheran, and we see it here. Tony Flatt's been taking it over and getting good looks at the rim.
He has been getting good looks, and, they really have come back at this game playing pressure defense and really patient on the offensive end.
So Lutheran with the ball. This was a 32-19 game at halftime. So it is a 12-6 advantage in the third quarter for Covenant Christian.
Will Covenant Christian go man-to-man, or are they going to go 5 out?
It looks like they're going to go the 3-2. They try to swing it into the 6'5 Patterson, and it's stolen away. That's 5 straight turnovers for Lutheran. They haven't scored in the last 3.5 minutes. Flat with the basketball. He's got 6 in the quarter. They work it down low. Power dribble. Gets some space off the rim. Rolls in. The bucket for Neff Farrell. And it's a 5-point lead now. And Covenant Christian on a major run here to get themselves back into this contest with 40 seconds to go in the third quarter.
I do believe they played a good third quarter.
14-6 the run.
Student body left is champion.
Senior night here for Covenant Christian. Dribble drive for Lutheran. It's a 2-3 zone to try to eliminate the 2 Patterson boys down low that are 6'5" apiece. They're trying to work some back screens. Dribble drive from Loescher. Deflected. Patterson has it. Patterson steps into a jumper, blocks from behind, gets his own rebound, puts it in.
Never stop playing.
So Patterson follows the shot and gets it at the horn. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. A big run for Covenant Christian. They cut that 12-point halftime deficit down to 7. 40-33 Lutheran. Fourth quarter action coming up right here on IndianaSRN.
Good night. Go to bed.
You want a career from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences. You will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Welcome back to Covenant Christian High School, fourth quarter. About to get underway. Tony Donahue, Keith Myers with you. And Keith, it was the Tony Flatt show there in the third quarter. But Patterson here gains back a little bit of momentum to end the quarter for Lutheran.
And what he has been taught probably when he was a little boy, to follow your shot, did a nice job of following your shot. If you blocked out, if you covered it, you blocked out, you probably had an opportunity with a lot more time left on the clock.
So Covenant Christian defensively was showing a 2-3 zone. Patterson gets it, lowers the shoulder, rattles out off the backboard, no good.
How does that go out?
And Tony Flatt has it. Tries to dribble Patterson out of it. He will. Kicks it up top. Covenant Christian will reset the offense. On a run. Down low. Dribbles. Spins out of it. Off the backboard. Gets the roll. And a great bucket there by Andrew Crane. And this is the closest that he's got 6. This is the closest that Covenant Christian has been this entire second half. They cut it down to 5. Lutheran with the ball. Down to Patterson. Picks up his dribble. Finds Smith. Down low. Patterson to Patterson. Double team. Kicks it back out. Ward has it. Haven't heard much from him. He hasn't scored in the second half after scoring 15 in the first half.
Got to like this patient with Indianapolis Lutheran.
Lutheran on the drive. That's going to be another charge. That's 3 of them. Andrew Crane, his 3rd charge of the night. And that momentum has shifted over to the Covenant Christian sideline as they look to cut this to a 1-possession game.
He just steps in the way. A 3 puts this by 2.
So
but I would just take the
0-2-point
conversion here.
And I think what they've done a great job of here in this second half is just taking that first look that they get to be able to get a high percentage look. They have it all gone. Here's a quick screen. Backdoor cut. Up and in on the layup is Wyatt Wash. And it's a 1-possession game at 40-37. Wash has 9 points on the evening. He averages 10 for the season. Ward dishes it. Patterson open off the backboard. Good. Patterson stops the bleeding for. He's got 9 as well. And a quick turnover here. Lutheran pushing the tempo. Dish left side. Smith thought about it. Wisely kicks it back out. Ward dribble drive. Scoop under. Good.
Oh, good.
It's a block and a nice bucket. And put him on the line to complete the and one. L.J. Ward. He's got 17 on the night. So Wash has now 3 fouls.
You don't want to lose him.
And Ward will go to the line. He completes the and one. He's got 18. Those are his first 3 of the second half, and it's back to an 8-point lead.
Don't forget, we'll announce our Piper Logistic Player of the Game right after the contest.
Flat with the ball. 6 points in the half. Back up top, Wash thinks about it, swings, left side, dribbles out of it, and it's going to be a charge. So the lowering of the shoulder by Paxton Bacon. Patterson was in position. The charge is called, and that momentum that Covenant Christian created has now been answered by Lutheran. They push it back to an 8-point lead and can find themselves ahead double digits.
I think he was going to make a snow angel down there. The way the weather could be tomorrow, 65. You're going to hit a golf ball tomorrow?
Maybe.
I would think you
not on Thursday when it's going to be down to 31 degrees.
And Friday's 30. Yeah.
Which isn't bad for February, but compared to what we've had the last couple of days.
You're right.
So they get it cleaned up down low. Hey, if you like what you see, let us know, IndianaSRN. Give us an email, coach@IndianaSRN.org. If you'd like to help us get more student athletes on the air, head on over to their website, hit that donate button on the screen, IndianaSRN.org. IndianaSRN, where you're always in the game. As you mentioned, Piper Logistics Player of the Game coming up here. Lutheran with the ball. Smith, left side. Ward 3, off the back iron, no good. And Farrell corrals the rebound. Covenant Christian up by 8, 5 minutes to go. Crane has it, finds Flat. Flat, dribble drive, had a man, didn't see him, gets it back out. They'll reset with Crane. Crane gets a screen to the corner. And you don't want to get yourself into a double team situation in that corner there. Then it becomes a 3-on-1 with that out of bounds line becoming a third defender.
Good point.
Crane with it.
This is great defense.
Spins out of it. Up, under, good.
Oh!
The scoop shot off the backboard. Cuts it to 6. 4:30 to go. He's got 8. If you're Lutheran here, you definitely want to get a bucket. And here is a steal. Flat pushes it, uses the pump fake, and he's hammered from behind. No foul called. And the block came, the ball was already out of bounds. I think the contact looked worse than what it was. And we'll see what the officials decide to call here. And it's just going to be simply out of bounds. So no foul called here.
I think both of them were talking a little bit of smack, and they cleaned it up. Good call. Both players smacking, talking a little bit, and he said that's enough.
And Flat got hit in the head, so obviously upset there that there was no foul call. Covenant will maintain possession. Flat has it up top. Gets it down low. Kick left side. 3 ball in the air. Look good. Short. Smith corrals the board. And Lutheran, halfway through this fourth quarter, clings to a 6-point lead. Loescher with the ball. Picked up, stolen away. Great pressure by Flat. Here's the steal. Euro step bucket. Wyatt Wash with the steal, finishes it off. And it's a 4-point lead for Lutheran. 3:35 to go.
Each possession key.
Ward with the ball. Dribbles. Floater. Got it. A little NBA Jam type floater. A much needed bucket, and he's got 20. Flat spins out of it, but it's going to be a charge. And Scott Flat is beside himself on that call.
They called that on Farrell because he cleared the lane. That's a good call, Tony. You look at the replay. He cleared the lane. At least stand still.
So Lutheran gets the basketball. Leading by 6. Flat will pick up the defensive pressure in the backcourt.
Scott Flat is saying he got pushed to make that move.
So Ward has it. Patiently brings the basketball up. Guarded by Flat. Patterson sets the screen. Ward hesitates. Step back jumper. Back iron no good. Batted around by Patterson. And Flat has it. It's a 2-on-3. Up under and no contact, no foul. Flat misses the layup. Here comes Smith for Lutheran. He loses it. Crane has it, and it's getting crazy.
And Scott Flat wants them to move the ball up the floor.
And that was close. And the fans are getting into it here from Covenant Christian. That was a close call. That was close. See if we can take a look at it. I don't like the call.
No, because it's got to take all 3 points.
And they're going to talk about it. The refs will get it together and discuss it. It looked to me like it was not a backcourt violation. Let's see it one more time. Definitely not.
No.
Definitely not. We'll see what the call is. Kudos to the refs for getting together, discussing it. Doesn't matter how long it takes, Coach, as long as you get it right.
Got to get it right.
If he looks up here, I'll point that way. And there, wow. So they're going to stay with it. Scott Flat is not happy. That's 3 calls now. The over in the back call, the no call on his son, Tony Flat, when he got hit in the head, and then that offensive foul that was called, and Scott Flat is beside himself. So 3 calls going in the favor of Lutheran. They'll have the ball, 2:42 to go, up by 6. Scott Flat is not happy. Lutheran with the ball. Loescher has it, dribbles out of the double team. Right side Ward, dribble drive, and he's going to be fouled as Crane reached out, grabbed him to slow his momentum. 2:26 to go, still no penalty in effect. So checking out is Paxton Bacon. Checking back in is Jamison Laughlin. And Ward will inbound it. Left side, Murray. Murray tries to save it and wisely throws it off the foot of Wyatt Wash.
Boy,
to keep possession for Lutheran. A great heads-up play there by Smith.
As a coach, that drives you nuts. You're up in the middle of the air. Don't do that.
Here's an inbound pass. Loescher back over to Ward. Ward pump fakes. They'll slow it down. Really, Coach, no need to shoot a ball here unless you have a wide open layup. Time is on your side with 2:17 to go. Cross court pass. Ward saves it. Smith up under, bucket.
His 5th point of the night.
He's got 5. Derry Smith, 46% from the field. And Flat misses a layup. Batted around. Picked up. And we're going to have a foul on the – they're going to call it on the ground.
Now, if you're a Lutheran, I do believe you got enough points to win here.
Yeah, I would agree. Up 8, 2 to go. So Covenant Christian has the ball. And we'll have a timeout charge to Covenant Christian, a 30-second. Excuse me, we're going to make it a full timeout. We will take it with them. 1:59 to go in the fourth quarter. Lutheran with a 49-41 advantage right here on IndianaSRN.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at ReynoldsFarmEquipment.com.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Minute 59 to go here from Covenant Christian High School on senior night. It is an 8-point lead for Lutheran. Let's take a look at this last possession. Coach, these cross-court passes, luckily that one was saved by Ward and given to Smith, but you want to avoid, I'm sure that was talked about in the timeout, avoid those cross-court passes if you can.
You're right. You're exactly right. Timeouts now could be crucial going late in the game here.
So Covenant with the ball, down 8, minute 59 to go. When do you think about start fouling to extend this game?
Now.
I think you get a bucket and then you play the 10-second game.
Yep.
See if you can force them into a 10. This ball deflected by the big hands of K.J. Patterson.
That's not the play you drew up, that's for sure.
And Lutheran will slow it down. They'll get it across the timeline. We'll see if they try to foul. Ball deflected right into the hands of Ward. Extra pass, and a layup is good by Aiden Ali to push it back to a 10-point lead. He's got 4. Flat with the ball, mid-range jumper, bless you, good. Cuts it to 8. Lutheran, let's see if they double team. They will. They get it across the timeline, and you got to foul here. You got to foul. Smith wisely. You don't want to foul him. He's a great shooter. He'll dribble drive. It's going to be a block. A block call there.
He's took.
Not a bad foul. I mean, you go for the charge. If you don't get it, you have to foul anyway with a minute 20 to go.
And he has taken 3 charges tonight. Pretty impressive. I like his defensive skills.
Could have been a 4th.
Yep.
So Lutheran will inbound, and I think if you don't steal the inbound here, Coach, you immediately foul.
You got to go. Oh, there's a hold, no call.
Wow. Hold. And Patterson gets back. So a 64% free throw shooter will go to the line for the 1-and-1. It's 4 fouls.
On Farrell.
If a miss here, Coach, you still don't need a 3 down 8, but you want to cut it to at least 6 to make it a 2-possession game.
Well, if you're Lutheran, even if you go 50% from the free throw line here, I think you're still in pretty good shape, Tony. I really do.
First of the 1-and-1 off the back iron, no good. And the rebound goes to Crane. He tries to dribble out of it, gets it to Flat. Flat pushes the tempo, corner swing, dribble drive, up, under, bucket. I would have gotten the timeout there, but that's okay. Paxton Bacon with the bucket. Here's the inbound. You got a trap. Down 6. They get it over the timeline. Smith was wide open, didn't quite get it to him. And a foul here will put Aiden Ali on the line for the 1-and-1. This is what you need. Missed free throws, quick buckets.
Yep.
58.5 seconds to go. It's been a fun one here from Covenant Christian. Thanks for spending your Valentine's Day with us. Ali, first of the 1-and-1. Short. Rebound. It's, when you miss the first of the 1-and-1, Coach, it's about as equal as a turnover. Flat has it. Had a good look at a 3, didn't take it. They'll go down low, up over the top. Crane couldn't handle it. You got the look you wanted there down low, but a turnover nonetheless. Still not out of it. 48 seconds to go. I don't know if you can afford 10 more seconds to go off the clock. I think you got to foul immediately.
Yeah, you got to foul immediately.
They tried the over the top.
There's a hole running.
Yep. Gets it in the alley, back over. And a foul in the backcourt, so Loescher will go to the line. This will be the last of the 1-and-1, as that's the 9th team foul.
Loescher felt like he needed to get fouled here. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. He's had 4 points on the night.
So Loescher with the 1-and-1.
You've missed 3 in a row, though.
Yep.
Right?
Got to put these in. This is how you know this. It's how you win basketball games is free throws.
Well, we lost a lot of basketball games this way.
Frustrating. It'll keep you up at night. First of the 1-and-1, no good.
There's
but
the rebound.
A big rebound there on the offensive side of the glass from the 6'5" senior K.J. Patterson. He will go to the line now for 2, double bonus in effect.
And Crane picked up his 4th.
And
well, that's just determination.
That's just manpower right there, folks. First free throw, no good.
Wow.
4 straight misses from the charity stripe for Lutheran.
Wow.
Even if they win tonight, this is one of those practices coming up tomorrow where you run, and then get to the free throw line. Second one, good. 52-45. Covenant still not out of it. Flat's got to go quick. Gets it across the timeline. Looks for the screen. Gets it. Back up, deflected. Smith with the steal. And that's a double dribble. They didn't call it, and Lutheran dribbles out of it. Ward has it. Oh, and Crane went up for the steal, hit him hard. I think a basketball play there. He thought he was going to throw it, went for the deflection, and nonetheless the foul.
And he rushed to the aid, made sure he was okay. Watch this. There goes right there.
Yep.
That's great. That's good. That's good sportsmanship.
Just looking for the steal, didn't get it. And I think he fouled out of the contest as Lutheran will go to the free throw line. First free throw for our Piper Logistics player of the game. No good. It's a double bonus. It's a double bonus. So our Piper Logistics player of the game will be L.J. Ward. He's got 22, 15 of those coming in the first half. Piper Logistics, we want to thank them for their sponsorship of high school basketball right here at IndianaSRN. We'll go to the score stand here. Not exactly sure what the a little bit of confusion. 27.5 to go. So the second of the double bonus for Lutheran, and L.J. Ward is no good. 7-point game. Flat has it. Got to go quick. Gets a screen. Thought about the 3. And we've got a foul.
Well, that's a smart play right there.
A very smart foul with plenty of fouls to give. The tempo was picked up. The defense was a little scattered. And a nice foul there with 19.5 seconds to go.
Because he took 10 seconds off the clock.
You got to shoot it. You got to shoot it. They don't. Flat has it. He knows it.
It's
and
over.
He'll just heave one up. And it banks it in. It's not over yet. And
how did that go in?
They lost about 2 seconds on a timeout there. It should have been called immediately. Let's take a look back if we can at that 3. A little backboard action. So a nice 3 there to cut it to 4. We've seen crazier things here, Coach.
Yes,
but
we
if
have.
you don't get the steal, you've got to foul immediately. And here's what we've learned. The free throw shooting has not been the greatest.
I mean, look at that. That's off the wrong foot.
Yep.
Guess what he used?
The glass.
Yes.
Hey, when it goes in, it goes in.
Backboard is your friend. Don't forget Saturday, the ISHAA TV network. We're part of that. IndianaSRN will bring you the Shelbyville Semi-State 2A in girls basketball. Some good teams. Greencastle, North Knox, number 1, Forest Park, and Eastern Hancock. We see the top 10 shooter in the state in Gloria Brewer for Greencastle, averaging 24.9 a game.
That's a long drive for North Knox.
Yes, it is. 2 hours, 17 minutes.
And there is no easy way to get there coming from a Vincennes University alum.
You've been there.
I've spent many a time. And we'll have another timeout here. And this will be a full. So we will take it with them real quick. 11 seconds to go. 52-48 Lutheran. We'll be back right after this on Indiana.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
We're back here. Quick inbound pass. Lutheran has it. Ooh, I thought Flat might have gotten the steal, and nonetheless the foul with the body. That'll put Smith onto the line. 10.3 left.
I have never seen 5 guys out of bounds before and run like a power sweep to get the ball in bounds.
Let's take a look back
at this,
that
Tony.
real quick.
5 guys are on the floor.
Yep.
And they're out of bounds.
It's like a jailbreak.
They all establish.
Yep. So Smith, your best free throw shooter, rattles it out. Not over yet here. Even with this.
His buddy's over next to me, and he's every free throw, he's living every free throw with his buddy.
Second one, no good. Rebound. Here we go. Flat has it. Down 4. 5 seconds to go. Need a quick 3. Passes it up. Corner 3 ball, no good. Rebound, and that is it. A hard-fought contest here, and Lutheran with the 52-48 win on the road against Covenant Christian. That is their 11th victory on the season. We want to thank everybody here at IndianaSRN, including Matt and Eric on site, doing a great job for us, for Keith Myers, and everybody at IndianaSRN. I'm Tony Donahue. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Lutheran with a 52-48 victory. Thank you for watching High School Hoops on IndianaSRN.